Today, we are diving into one of the most unbelievable survival stories you've ever heard. A story of courage, faith, and the unbreakable human spirit. Imagine being stranded at sea for 49 days, with no one around, no land in sight, and every day a fight to stay alive. Sounds impossible? Today we are telling the true story of a young Indonesian boy who turned the impossible. Aldi Adilang was just a teenager when he took a job as a lamp keeper. Watching over a floating fishing hut called a Rompong, anchored off the coast of North Sulawesi. His job? To maintain the lamps that attracted fish at night. He'd stay there for weeks at a time, completely alone, supplied only with basic food, water, and a radio to communicate with the shore. But on one fateful night in July 2018, the ropes anchoring his Rompong snapped during a storm, and Aldi's tiny wooden hut began to drift, far, far away from land. At first, Aldi thought someone would come for him. Boats passed nearby every few days, and he waved frantically, lit lamps, and even screamed for help, but none of them saw him. Or if they did, they didn't stop. Motor, no way to steer, began to run just out. A floating shack. He had no clean water, vast ocean. To survive, Aldi collected rainwater in a cloth. When there was no rain, he filtered seawater through his clothes in desperation. He rationed his instant noodles. Sometimes he caught small fish and cooked them over a fire built from burning parts of his own wooden shelter. Can you imagine the loneliness? No phone, no GPS, just waves crashing and the scorching sun overhead. Each day he wrote in his diary, hoping someone would eventually find him. Every night he prayed. He said later that his faith kept him alive. That and the memory of his family. Over the course of his ordeal, Aldi spotted more than 10 passing ships. He tried everything to get their attention, waving clothes, mirrors, lights, but nothing worked. Until day 49. A large cargo ship appeared on the horizon, the MV Arpeggio, sailing under a Panamanian flag. Aldi tried one last time, waving desperately, screaming with all the strength he had left. And this time, they saw him. The crew pulled him aboard, weak, sunburned, dehydrated, but alive. When Aldi finally made it home, he had traveled over 1,200 miles. Story is more than a survival tale. It's a reminder of human resilience, how hope can survive even in the darkest, loneliest places, and how one teenage boy, floating alone on the ocean, held on to life with nothing but courage and determination. When asked how he made it through, Aldi said, "I just kept praying. I never gave up hope." Aldi's story isn't just about survival. It's about strength. It's about faith. It's about the power of the human spirit when everything else is lost. So next time you feel lost, trapped, alone, remember this: a teenage boy with no tools, no help, and no map survived 49 days against the ocean because he believed he could. And sometimes that's all it takes. If this story moved you, like, share, and subscribe for more incredible real-life survival stories. And remember, never give up. Your storm may be rough, but you are stronger.